Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls. Today I wanted to tell you more about how the God of the Bible started speaking to me. So back in the year 2021, in the beginning of it, around February, that's when his son, Yeshua HaMashiach, or the Messiah, or people call Jesus Christ, that's when he started speaking to me and guiding me first. But before that happened, for a few years before that happened, I noticed that I started being attacked by demons, and so I was being assaulted by demons in a way that, well, you know that most females are assaulted, and sometimes males. So, and it was so horrible for years. And then towards the end of those years, like before 2021, when the Messiah started speaking to me, I noticed that I started getting tested, and every time I failed the test, that's when demonic attacks would happen. And one of the last tests that I failed right before I decided to change my ways was someone literally came to my door and asked me for 75 cents. And I just didn't want to give it to him. I had literally just gotten $20 or so from a money service and picked it up and came home. And then this guy, knocked on my door and asked for 75 cents. And I was just shocked. I was like, what? You go out, you get out of here. I was just playfully saying it, but so anyway, I didn't give it to him at that time. And then the demonic attacks got worse, and at that time I just couldn't even take it anymore. After that, it was like the demons were literally waiting in line to attack me and do things to me, and I could see them in the spirit. And I'll be awake when it happened too. So after that, I decided to be proactive and just trying to do the right thing everywhere. I was forgiving people. I was just doing everything that I could to try to do the right thing. I saw that guy who asked me for the 75 cents at the gas station down the street a couple days later. I just gave him money because I was like, no, I'm not trying to deal with those demonic attacks anymore, right? So after I passed that last test and changed my ways, that's when Yeshua started speaking to me and guiding me. He was the first male voice that I heard in the spirit. The one before him was she was deceased grandma. That's who started speaking to me at first. Before, when I was out here stealing and things like that, and she basically told me that I don't have to do those things. And so that was the first one. And then Yeshua started speaking to me. And over the last in the course rather of the next several months after Yeshua started speaking to me, he was guiding me and getting me closer to speaking to and working with his Father, the Most High, the Bible. And so basically he was working on my behavior, and I noticed that I just started being more calm and doing nice things or the right things, and sort of like what righteousness is. And the last thing I had the most problem with in my life was my driving, because I used to always cut people off, speed, and, just pass people and just impatient.